Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final part of the Crash Bandicoot 4 playthrough. We have one level and one boss to go through.
You just made me very sad.
Caddy, you're welcome back whenever you want.
Oh, can I come back for Rayman? I think that'd be fun.
Oh, sure.
If you want, yeah, go.
Yeah, I'm
come
down
on.
for that. That'd be funny.
You have more to add than I do.
Like I am, of course, the PS1 guy. Even though I've never played Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 9, but I am the PS1 guy.
The one that's like the lone guy doesn't like Caddy in the back.
Oh my god! So, I saw Ryan tweeted earlier about like how like something. I think it was something to do with you uploaded a video and then. Because
The F-Zero
yeah,
video,
and then because
yeah.
I was in this commentary, it got more views in half a day or something. And then somebody in the Twitter replies, which I thought was adorable, said, "Well, Ryan, you're going to be better to me because you're the BrainScratch mainstay, and Caddy is just a guest." And I was like, "Oh, that is adorable."
I appreciate the love, random commenter.
Yeah, it was very cute. It was very cute.
Oh, you are done giving fucks now.
yes, I am.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah. It looks like it.
This level is out.
Never mind.
There's the gun
You will
hitboxes.
give fuck to
So
give.
this Cortex stage is kind of a mechanical homage to the lab from Crash 1,
Yeah.
where you have
Yes,
to hit
it
these
is.
exclamation point boxes. But rather than just activating little trapdoors, they, ow.
Yeah,
I thought you said you were done with the boxes.
Yeah, it's nice how the gun projectiles can go away from the screen on a 2D
I wasn't
bit.
going for the box. I was trying to get rid of the nitro crate so that I could get up on the platform and continue with the fucking level.
I mean, yeah, you can do that, but if you're doing a time trial, you have no time to do that. You have to jump onto the edge of that platform and then go across.
Yeah, it seemed like you could just jump to the left without having to go to the right first.
Yeah.
but-
Oh no, not jumping to the left. You jump to the right, but just don't. Same here. You jump there. You have to do it really
This-
quickly.
Was
Wait.
mean.
Yeah, that's a gotcha moment. There's a
Oh
nitro
my
box.
God.
inside
Only
it.
time in the whole game they do that.
And that's the only time I've seen that happen.
Damn it!
Oh my god, that was unfair. That was unfair.
Oh, so
no,
you want to
damn
know
it.
what seems mean about having to speedrun the Cortex sections is you have to like specifically count how many times you press the shoot button so that they're on the correct platform type.
Yeah, and well, I mean, the biggest problem, especially in this level, is all of the time crates that are replacements for boxes that are in the background of these parts here, because the fucking bullets, the hitboxes are dreadful. And you'll be like, so yeah, there'll be time boxes there. Look, see? You just saw it just there. So you'll be rushing and you can't afford to stop. So you have to get to the middle, point towards them, and then shoot once and carry on. But half the time, you just end up clipping the edge. And it is the worst.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh. No, you could make that. You could get around the edge.
Cortex is in a pickle.
I might be able to make it. But,
You like jump to the
If
left.
nothing
and
else,
dash.
this will get 1,000 views on my non-existent YouTube channel yet.
Have you
I
heard of
bumped my head
Pickle
into a
Cortex?
ceiling 6,000 times and didn't get a concussion. Not clickbait.
Oh my god, there's a question mark in that title.
damn it!
Maybe,
I swear
maybe
to
you did.
God, he turns into a pickle. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Okay. We're
I
safe.
like how every time Cortex comes into the commentary, everyone just goes quiet after
What
he's
up,
done.
gamers? It's your boy Cat Dick in your ass.
So what, would Embryo be the Facebook streamer?
Oh my God.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh no, I mean no, because Embryo is very close to Embryo, so he'd be he wouldn't do anything. He'd just be one of those boomers on Facebook that complains about pro-life everything.
He'd be trying to revive MySpace is what
We
he'd be
must
doing.
save the embryos.
Embryo seems like the kind of person who on Facebook would like post a status of like Cortex because he thought that that's how he searched him, and so randomly on his page it's just a post that says "End Cortex," and then
he'll post a minion meme that says exercise. I thought you meant extra fries. I saw a funny, relatable meme.
Damn it! That stupid laser gun.
So are Cortex and Embryo brothers?
I don't know.
No,
Like,
I think they're
Engine
just.
doesn't exist in
just colleagues.
1996, right?
I mean-
like he doesn't exist.
Which
in
means
02.
he's a 1-year-old when
I mean,
Crash
the
3
N
starts.
stands for something different in both cases, so.
Nefarious.
No, Nitrous. Nitrous Brio.
Nefarious Trophy, Nitrous,
Nitrous
Brio.
Nefarious
uh,
Trophy.
Nefarious Trophy.
And
Yeah.
Engine's the only one we don't have a explanation for
yeah,
what
his name
N
is.
for.
You know what? He's probably that dork who's actually just got a name that's an initial.
like Nelson.
Yeah, no,
Nelson
he's Ned. He's Ned.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ned
say
Jin.
it.
I am no longer Engine. I am now Engine.
The N starts for need because he wants to get drunk all the time. Need gin. Need gin. He wants to
Engine,
get
we need to
wasted.
talk about.
Oh
your,
no!
about
I
your
got a pity
drinking.
checkpoint.
No, I need gin. It's how I do my work.
Oh, there's a hidden gem. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
there's
you have to.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, you have to go back and then through the windows in the
Fuck it.
background.
I don't care. Go.
Oh.
Go.
Well,
go,
I mean,
go.
we can't make you do it now. You've already done it, but yeah.
They needed to take out
Oh
like
no!
75%
Oh, no.
of the hidden shit and then keep some of it because I thought that was like a legitimately clever place. It's just like by the time you're this point in the game, you're like, I'm so done. I don't think you care anymore.
Also, you are getting past these electric barriers in the worst possible way.
Welcome to gaming with Lewis. Sometimes.
Yeah,
What's-
just jump on the just jump on the bases when there's no lasers on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the man who tried to
so
fight
look,
Brock with a
so you can jump
Kakuna,
on the base
though,
of that
so-
now, and then you just follow it along at walking speed.
Look. I didn't try to fight Brock with a Kakuna. I did, and
You
I
did.
won.
Get off my back!
But at what cost?
You fought Brock with a Kakuna? What?
At not much cost. I got some good experience points for a Pokemon that otherwise wouldn't have gotten it.
that you didn't end up beating the game with.
Well, yeah, but that was because my emulator's recording bit thing glitched.
I thought it was because we hijacked it because we couldn't handle how long it was taking you to do stuff.
No. It was it was a legitimate computer problem.
All right, they were starting to. Which not Lewis Chronicles was that 1 or 2?
I was recording the Leaf Green playthrough specifically through. Damn it! Specifically through the emulator's built-in recording, and it was working fine at first. But then I got a new computer, and for some reason, when I tried to continue recording from there, the audio and the video were like badly out of sync with each other, and I never figured out why.
You just should have done what I did when I was recording Pokemon back in, God, it was like 2009. And I just had to keep on resyncing the audio over and over and over again. And it took like an hour to do every part. But you know what? That's what you do for the love of the art, Lewis.
You can't call yourself a YouTuber until you've done something pointless for the sake of 5 hours of work.
The issue was it wasn't just desynced; it was at a completely different speed.
Do you know what? That reminds me of when I wanted to try emulating Leaf Green on a GBA emulator, and for some goddamn baffling reason, the bass line was slower than the melody line for all the songs. So every
God.
time a new, so every
So
yeah.
Leaf Green OST, but it's
Yeah,
drunk.
so every time a new song begun, it was in the correct time and everything for like 5 seconds, and then the bass line would just slow right down. But it wouldn't sound different, it would just be slower. So yeah, it made it unplayable. I couldn't do it.
There's some weird piracy stuff for the Pokemon games, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, the specifics are lost to me at the
damn
moment.
it! I didn't realize the platform was going to go that fast. But like that sounds like creepypasta stuff.
Yes.
Oh, Pokemon Dark version, where
Pokemon,
we-
yeah.
Well, yeah, but the new age of creepypasta now is just like a game having these anti-piracy measures that are not really there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you know, using that
Every copy of Mario 64 is unique.
is it's personalized.
yeah, I got my copy of Emerald from a weird like car boot sale, and it turned out that
Yeah,
the base
likely Brazilian.
Yeah, exactly. But it's Pokemon Drunk Edition, and that was all that was different.
That's it.
Just the music was a bit funny.
You
Damn
see, I guess that's why creepypastas aren't as popular anymore. I guess also because
No, here's the thing. I don't really give a shit about creepypastas like in text format. that sort of thing, because they're basically just ghost stories. I have a lot of respect though for those that
Go the
like,
extra mile.
go out of the way to modify ROMs, and like the Majora's Mask stuff, and there's a series of Mario 64 because I think that's where it stems from.
Yeah.
Ben Drowned is one of the few old ones that actually worked.
That actually made me interested in Majora's Mask again. Like that's how effective.
I'm
it was.
honestly surprised anybody took creepypasta even remotely seriously as soon as Jeff the Killer came out. I'm honestly shocked. Because it's such an awful story, and I don't know how anyone is genuinely scared of it, or how it got so big, or how it made creepypasta so big. Like, surely everyone would have just laughed at it and carried on with their days. Surely.
I'm you from the future, you idiot. Oh, hey, we got a close up at of the female lab assistant. I didn't even.
Oh, you shot the girl first, sexist piece.
I didn't even notice that she was there because I was focused on Cortex while I was playing.
I shot the woman first because women are stronger than men. I'm being.
Cortex, you're just digging that hole deeper.
No! I like women. I've got a woman friend.
Yeah,
and she's black.
and she's got nice big bags of ice for my head.
Bags of ice for his head. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Oh, damn it!
What has changed? I forgot what was changed for
it's
this
just
part.
box placement.
It's just box arrangements.
Yeah, it's entirely.
So they make
box
you do the
arrangements.
hardest part of the level again.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't get why they couldn't have just ended the stage right where the cut happens.
I know, right?
It makes no sense to me why anybody would think because you're already playing the stages again for the inverted stuff.
Yeah, and as well, like again for the Insanely Perfect Relics you don't need to do twice, but no, you do. You need to get the Insanely Perfect Relic on both versions, but then you also have to get the Platinum Time Trial Relic on both versions as well. Oh no, you don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Wait, there are time trial relics for both versions of the stage?
Because they're considered they're considered separate
Yes, they
stages.
are. Yeah. And that Cortex bit, I mean, you saw how many deaths there were there. That Cortex bit trying to rush through is an exercise in misery. It's not fun at all.
What also seems awkward, though, is that since it's a different character, your muscle memory is probably, in a different mode.
Oh, God, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, so then you switch to the next character and you're like, oh, how do I control this person? Yeah.
Yeah, but not even just that. It's also one of the hardest platforming challenges in the game, it looks like. So it's like you have to go straight from doing one platforming style perfectly to another platforming style perfectly on the hardest stuff in both.
Yep.
Seems a little mean. I don't know.
It is mean, yeah.
Damn it!
You forgot to activate it.
It is so easy to forget which mask you have. All right, let's try. Let's try again.
I do like the different Ugadabas that they all have whenever you get them.
That's
neat.
Is that the technical term?
Yes.
Yeah, the different Ugadabas.
I mean,
Okay, I saw the TNT crate that you were talking about, though.
Yeah, so that's the
It's
one.
not up there in this level, though.
Yeah, it's not up there. Yeah, but
But
there
the
are boxes
TNT
up there.
crate
So
is
you're
up
lying.
there, and you need to get it for the box gem.
Yeah, so you gotta look up there anyway. I do like how none of the masks ever try to overtake Aku Aku's Booga Booga. Like,
Oh,
they go,
damn it.
They go
Good
Ugadaba.
job, Lewis.
I only meant to. Oh no!
I guess we live here now.
I feel like I've fallen into that spike pit in Sonic 2 as Supersonic.
Oh no. Well, hey,
Just-
look. At
just
least
go.
no one's gonna burgle you. Because that's what's gonna happen to them. God, you're in the 70s on your live count. I've never seen a Crash live counter in the 70s in my life.
Well,
Except when going up in the first place.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention when it's going up. Only when it's going down, and by the time it starts going down, I'm already on 99.
I mean, theoretically, it should be on 270 because it stops counting after 99.
Good point, yes.
Okay, let's go.
Well
I
done.
should be able to do this.
You're taking too much time. Oh.
yeah, I was gonna say.
You're doing it
you're
wrong.
doing this the really slow way.
Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, that's
You
what.
could have just slid through.
Yeah, you get punished for panicking in this one.
I know.
Stop bullying me.
So yeah, on like the time trial, you can't waste time standing on that moving platform there. You just need to get through everything as fast as you can and ignore it. So you end up just basically bouncing from box to box while avoiding all of the lasers and shit, and it's so fun.
So you don't have the platform going by at all?
No, you do, but you can't afford to, if you want to complete the game and get the Platinum Relic, which requires going as fast as humanly possible. You just go. You just go now. Like,
Damn
you just
it.
go, and then you go over.
You are so fucking done. Like,
I think at this point my brain had disengaged a little.
you can
Yeah.
you can taste the fucking flustered attitude.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's already done this too. Is also the thing.
That's the thing.
Like,
It's like I go into this thinking, okay, I beat it once before. It shouldn't be too hard, right? But
Yeah.
then it is.
Yeah. And then you realize, oh shit, that I haven't completed the game.
I almost clipped the bottom of that metal crate just now.
Oh, dude, what are you doing?
Just go.
Freeze time and
Why
slide.
aren't you
Yeah, why aren't you sliding?
because he's doing it that way, which I suppose technically worked.
Damn it!
Oh,
And then
there's
you
multiple
did
ways of
that.
doing
did
it,
it
but-
in the middle.
Damn it!
Oh, dude.
I can't help it. I button mash under pressure. It's why I can never win a fighting game.
Why did I sign up for this?
You see, your problem it was not picking Christie then.
From
Tekken.
Tekken.
Okay.
She's a palette swap for Eddie Gordo from 3.
Oh, I stopped after 2.
Okay, Eddie was
Dude,
the
you didn't.
new
Tekken 5 is the best one.
I'm still partial to 3, but that's just me.
My
Damn
only
it.
experience with Tekken 3 is maybe like 1 or 2 arcade visits. That's it though. I stopped after 2.
Do you mean Negan in Tekken 7?
Negan
Say what?
Negan from Tekken 7?
Negan from Tekken 7. Yeah, you mean it.
Do you mean Negan from Tekken 7 in Tekken 7?
No.
Okay.
That's like the only time I played Tekken 7 was with you guys at TMG.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's pretty good.
I miss cons!
Now it's got Noctis in it and all these other guest characters that have no business being in Tekken.
And Geese Howard.
Well, Geese Howard does have business being in
Oh my god, he's learning.
Oh, you missed the... Oh, my
Damn it.
God.
I probably could have landed on that metal thing and just double jumped my way up there. Now that I think about it.
Let me see. Well, we might as well put an ad here. So.
I guess. Thanks.
Come to Cortex's YouTube channel. You have all the hot takes, including the hot cakes. It doubles as a cooking show.
Okay, let's go.
Is there a hidden box on top of the bouncing boxes there?
No.
Okay, because
Thankfully.
I would have thought to jump on top of them.
And this week we're going to
There
be
you go.
making Neapolitan ice cream.
Damn it. Oh, man.
Oh, you were 2 jumps away from the end.
If I had just jumped and reversed gravity, I would have been home free. Man. This section. I swear.
It's your boy Ted. That's a fucking. Never mind. Jokes right now. I'm gonna call him Ted for some
Were you
reason. I
gonna
don't know
say
why I
Ted
specifically said Ted.
Cortex?
Yeah, Ted Cortex. I was still thinking of Ned. That's what it is. Like that sneaks up on me every once in a while. I was like,
Has
wait,
the
this
cover up
motherfucker really called him Ned.
been shoddy lately? Have they seen the
Yeah,
end on my
I
forehead?
think so. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lewis, I
Like
can
he's
tell
very
exactly
long.
what you're
I see
doing wrong there is the frustrating part.
Yeah, this is getting fatiguing now.
I'm sorry. Imagine what it was like for
Are,
me.
man.
are you
You
though?
gotta, it's like I've counted so many times where he's like, man, just fucking crossfade, man.
I was gonna say, like, you chose
Literally
to
watching
keep
this
this
thing.
all
This
in
is a
on
goddamn
purpose.
screensaver. Screensaver 4. It's about wasting time.
Hold on, that's becoming a MS Paint job. Hold on a moment.
Okay, come on. Damn it!
The
Lewis,
hell
what are-
were you
what are you-
doing there?
I,
Why did you feel the need to press crouch?
Because I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
I'm taking over this playthrough and picking Charmander.
Wait, you want to
a
get
little
through
late.
this faster and you're picking Charmander.
It learns Metal Claw on Fire Red Leaf Green.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, whatever.
So that means it's
Oh,
not...
wait a
It
minute.
does.
I'm looking at the box art for the game, and female entropy's on the cover. Like, that's a spoiler, man.
Damn.
Jeez, man.
I was so close.
Wait, what were you talking about?
On the cover of the of the game, there's female entropy.
Is she
Oh,
there?
I didn't
or
notice.
at least on one of the key arts that I've seen. Oh, okay, so it's on one of the key arts for it, like on the PlayStation Store. But
okay,
not
yeah.
on the
So
actual
that wouldn't be
box
on the
art.
box.
Ah, okay.
So if you want
I
the
don't know
digital, so if
why
you
it
want
was
the
on the
digital
PlayStation.
only,
Why would they
yeah,
why would they
okay. If you
reveal
want the
that?
digital only costumes, it will cost you a spoiler, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, when she's first introduced, the subtitles refer to her as entropy brackets F, but when I first played the game, I read it as entropy F.
I did. I honestly don't remember failing this many times.
Well, you did.
Probably because you were brain dead. Like, didn't you were saying something about you're up at the wee hours of the morning recording this stuff because of your
Oh
job?
yeah, there was that. Yes.
Yeah, I did say that.
I mean,
Good point, John.
basically.
So now
what
I just want
wind-
everybody. Oh, sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
Basically, what wound up happening was that I was well, not up at the wee hours of the morning, but up during the day when I should be sleeping. Wait.
There we go.
I made it. I made
I'm
it.
gonna say, if you wanted to call back to some of Ryan's earliest fuck ups, you should have saved that for the 10th anniversary. Kind of missed the mark there by a couple of years.
I'm sorry. Okay.
The level's name was Seeing Double. I think you might have been seeing double during that.
Why is this costume for this? Why is the costume for this level a goddamn sea serpent version of Coco?
I don't know. There's like a bat mutant version of Crash for him as well. It's very weird.
Like, where did that come from? Why?
I guess it was a failed experiment, I suppose.
What's the inverted style for this world?
Pixelated.
Yeah, pixelated
Oh yeah,
with
this is the
8-bit
one
music.
that looks like the frickin' Game Boy camera.
Okay, I thought maybe it was because it was the water world, but nah.
No, that was the cafeteria area.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was the movie with Kevin Costner.
So yeah, you died, what, just over 30 times in that level? So imagine if on every single one of those attempts, you got to that point at the beginning of the level, you got to every point you died at, but then had to wait through 30 seconds to a minute's worth of a loading screen every time you reached the point where you died in that playthrough that you just did. And you just start from the beginning instead of starting from the last checkpoint.
And that's pretty much why I can't stand Platinum Relics.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the Platinum Relics don't have the loading screens at least. Oh, you told me.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes.
I threw him in a cage because he's been cancelled.
Okay.
But if he's canceled in the past, does that mean I get uncanceled?
What do you think the N stands for? He said it because he's a gamer
Wait, but
and he's being cancelled. I'm the
killing
good one.
this version of Crash wouldn't kill past Crash, so he would have to kill past Crash, which means he could keep current Crash alive, because then if he killed past Crash, current Crash wouldn't exist, but then future Cortex wouldn't exist because future Cortex only exists because past Crash isn't dead. I hate time travel.
Yeah, if he killed Crash in this time period, then he would create a paradox within himself because he would have been unable to go back in time to kill past Crash.
This kind of reminds me of the final boss of Sonic Colors, where the boss mech is using like all of your power-ups against you. Only this is way better.
Believe it or not, this is actually a Wrath of Cortex callback.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, that's
final
right,
boss,
because,
the Crunch and Cortex use all of the mask's powers against you.
Yeah, although in that case the elemental masks were purely power-ups for Crunch to begin with, so
Yeah, true. So now they're being used against you, so it's a bit different, yeah. That's a
Yeah.
solid final boss. That's one thing I'll defend Wrath of Cortex for. The final boss is pretty solid.
yeah.
I don't even remember it.
Oh. It's actually one of the few times where the bazooka is needed as well, because you have to shoot Cortex off of his floaty thing.
Off of his floaty thing.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. I appreciate the boomerang, the bazooka being used.
Where is Cortex's stupid Silver Surfer surfboard anyway?
Well, didn't you destroy it in
Three.
the last
Yeah,
game?
it falls
I
off of
guess.
him at the beginning of Crash 3. He gets knocked out of the sky, and then no, Crash 2. He gets knocked out of the sky and it blows up on the way.
Well, no,
down.
he's on a surfboard in the boss of Crash 3, though.
That's a good point. Yeah.
This is like the first game where he doesn't have that thing. It's interesting. It's like Eggman without his Eggmobile.
I've never put Cortex and Silver Surfer Surfboard together, to be honest. I don't know.
How did you manage that?
Yeah, I don't know how you did that, dude. That was very impressive. I think that on the animation of you going up to then come back down on the belly flop move, I think you kind of clipped over the top of it and then ended up going under the next one.
Well, this is not a particularly hard thing to dodge, to be honest.
You better not proceed to die 6 times after saying that.
Well, this is probably the easiest phase of the bunch.
I actually think that they should have kept their balls intact, and I think they should have made this a no checkpoint boss. I think it would have been not only appropriate, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't get the whole. It's not Bayonetta, you know. It's like it's Crash Bandicoot. I think it's definitely doable in one go. Like, you've just done Cortex Castle. I don't think anyone's gonna care if like there's checkpoints in the last boss.
I suppose.
I think it's phase dependent. Like, it depends on how many phases there are to a boss.
It does seem like this one's kind of long to need to do in one go.
This is the longest final boss, like in a Crash game,
Yeah.
I think.
Like, maybe they didn't need to have a checkpoint after every hit, but...
I mean, long by design, not long because you can't finish the fucking thing.
Yeah. No, I just think it takes the climatic nature out a little bit, because I know that if I fuck up, it's like, oh, no big deal.
You know, something that I've been wanting to ask for a couple parts now. If, what's her name? The Time Mask?
Kapuna
Kapuna
Wa.
Kapunawa. If
Kapunawa,
Kapunawa
yeah, thank
can
you.
see everything, and I mean everything, why didn't she see Cortex kidnapping her?
That's a very good point.
Because she also first saw Crash and Coco stopping him.
With her mystical abilities, Kapunawa can see into the future and the past. But can she see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No!
Oh, wait, it's because it's a closed time loop, so it had to happen. I get it. Okay. All right, let's see.
I like how
Assistant.
they're not. I like how they were unofficially named assistants, and now they are officially called assistants. Like, that's just what he calls them.
He also needs to stop having them help, because it's clearly how we kill him.
Yeah, you'd think. Well, I mean, at the end of Crash 1, he fires things at you that you use to spin back at him, and you'd think he stopped firing you with those particular bullets.
Sorry,
But he
Cortex, but
doesn't,
you
so-
missed 1, 2, 3 boxes. 4, 5, 6.
4, 5.
Well, he missed 2 more because there were some that didn't fall off.
Oh dear. Wow, continuity error. His tongue wasn't out in the final shot.
This is so weird to me because we're about to see, through complete accident, Crash making sure that he's still created, but it uses the original Insane design.
Does it really? Oh, it didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
They look at the TV, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it uses,
Yeah.
like, literally the cutscene from Insane Trilogy.
Also, if this is a closed time loop, then Cortex should know he lost because he saved himself at this point.
That's a very
He-
good point. Yeah.
Well, he's unconscious, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he would have remembered
memory.
his past self seeing the defeated Cortex, but
Maybe he just didn't make the connection.
I guess, but
Explains a lot. She's just not even surprised.
Oh, jeez, I thought the subtitles there said "you sexy."
Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
To the Phantom Zone with you.
It's really weird how when he beats Entropy, he does the beginning half of the Crash dance, and then he does the final
Yeah.
half of the Crash dance after the last boss.
Well, Dingo's Diner is officially a franchise.
Oh, and now we got the warnings though. The warnings are the best bit.
D is a failing sanitation grade. It does not stand for delicious.
There's a whole thing that the narrator goes through during the credits,
Yeah.
and it's actually some pretty funny shit.
Well, it's like a set of warnings about Dingo's Diner, about the game, about whatever else.
Oh, I thought they were playing PS1. I thought they were playing PS1 for a second. That would have been cool.
So is alternate Tana just a thing in this universe now? What happens if she meets regular Tana?
I want to see it happen.
I mean, it's confirmed that Tawna still exists because on the first bonus level of the first world, there's a cushion on the sofa that has the face of the original Tawna on it.
This made me sad. Like, this bummed me out learning that he passed away.
Is he the voice of Aku Aku?
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
voice. Yeah,
He was the
bless
voice
him.
of Aku in Crash 3. And, yeah.
Well, these credits are long, so I'm not going to be showing all of them, but I wanted to at least run the announcer.
Yes.
Yeah, if you get the afterwards, like stay for the credits, obviously, because we're talking over it now. But this guy says some pretty fucking funny shit.
Wait, so what is he? I can't really hear because we're doing commentary.
This
but,
is the guy who gives the sped up warnings at the end of Dingo Dial's commercials.
Yeah, it's
So
like the
he-
disclaimers at the end of adverts.
So he's giving like long, lengthy, sped up disclaimers about Dingo's Diner, about the game itself, about what else? What else does he talk about? There's like 3 or 4 different topics he does a bunch of disclaimers about.
They probably just put this guy into a booth and said talk, and he just did.
All right, Mike's hot.
It's like he says at one point he says that the events of this game are definitely canon unless you didn't like them, in which case it was all a dream. And yeah, but
Basil's
like,
exposition.
Who named their cat
Basil Exposition.
Oh my
Or the
god.
Footman.
That's an Austin Powers
Basil
reference.
Exposition, isn't that like an Austin Powers joke?
That's Austin Powers.
Fritz
yeah.
Wolf-
Betty
Gag
White
Holland
worked on
back.
this game?
Oh my god, they spelt one of them wrong.
What?
One of them was supposed to be called Gorilla Bear, and they spelled it Gorlia Bear. Oh no!
Oops.
Sorry, Gorilla Bear. You are now forever known as Gorlia Bear, according to the credits of Crash 4. You've been
Oops.
mislabeled. You've gone down in history.
But well,
Final thoughts? Want to start, Lois?
yeah, I'll start. You know, I stand by what I said before. This is my favorite game in the series now. At the same time, recording this game and actually trying to go for 100% and then burning out on that halfway through the game really did drive home that the criticisms people have of the whole completion thing are very, very valid. So,
Well, I mean, you were getting
yeah.
burned out but then you got burned out from completing it halfway through, but then you got burned out just trying to finish it at the end. So it's like, that's without even trying to go for everything.
That was less a matter of the game having problems and more a matter of me trying to record around a full-time job with a deadline problems. So, you know. Oh, yeah, pictures of all the developers. That's cool.
And apparently Tawna and Embryo developed the game as well because they were also there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you also unlock a gallery for finishing the game. And
Which I did look at. It's really fucking pretty.
Yeah, it's good gallery art. You also get the triple spin, which
Nobody
sucks.
cares about.
Yeah, it's not a fun extra, to be
There's
honest.
so much more to do. Roughly about, I don't know, 60 hours more.
Also, the warp room loops back around to the start.
Yeah, that's one of the best things that the Insane trilogy did for Crash 1 is that you can go from the top of Cortex's castle to the beginning without needing to go through all of the islands.
Also, the final costume you get for beating the game is
Yeah.
your Bandicoot buddies just, you know, completely
Injured.
and utterly run through the ringer.
Through the ringer, and you haven't even done the gems and the relics and the time trials yet.
Yep.
Good God. Ryan, final thoughts?
Good game to just play through, ignore all the extra stuff. Just don't bother.
But, you know, I'm really glad we have an involved platformer of this caliber to play through in 2020. So,
Oh, of course you linger on Tana.
Oh, thighs.
well, I was
like-
actually just really interested in the concept art for Tana, to be honest. But,
Well,
Yeah,
Ted,
that's what they all say.
Because you were never really convinced by the original 3. Did Crash 4 at all?
Yes and no. In terms of like the scope of the level designs and having cool looking levels, yes, but in terms of like I know the way I like to play games, and I do not imagine myself having fun playing through this because I would not like going through the levels and then missing 3 boxes because I couldn't see where they were unless if I tiptoed as slow as possible. So, like, I mean, it's closer to what I want, I think, but it just, there's some parts that just look kind of mean and BS, and it does still not quite there for me, I think.
On the
How
other
about you,
hand-
John?
Oh, go ahead.
You can watch my review on some. I'm kidding. No, I have to agree. That casually speaking, it is my favorite Crash Bandicoot game. But when is that ever part of the complete experience with Crash Bandicoot? And it is very much the sunshine issue where it is fun to play through. It is a nightmare to complete, but it is like times 10 with this game. And I always, nowadays, I just tell people yeah, you'll enjoy this game, but there's like a enormous fucking asterisk at the end of that. It's like, if you just play it normally. I think it's fulfilling enough just going through the levels. They are beautiful levels, wonderfully constructed, and the gameplay mechanics are just awesome. Like, it is Crash 2 on crack. It is a very fun platformer. It is a challenging platform, but it's a very fun platformer. But it's also an entirely different game, just going for everything. So buyer beware in that case. But again, you can also catch my review so, to get a little more than you read.
How about you, Caddy? Are we going to be forced to go watch your long review again for like the 5th time? I love that review though, by the way. So
thank you. Well, I was going to say, in terms of inviting me on, thank you and fuck you. I didn't want to relive half of the shit that I saw there, but I'm glad I did because it brought a fresh perspective to me, which is I was right the first time. I'm gonna be lazy and say watch my review on it purely because it's a movie length long, and I know that's a long time, I know that's a big ask, but well, first of all, it's nowhere near as long as it takes to complete this game, so if you're considering it, I don't think an hour and a half is going to take up too much of your time if you already have the time to complete Crash Bandicoot 4, but also, because it's so long, I go into as much depth as humanly possible, which there was shit I didn't even touch on in this commentary, and just watching things and bouncing off of these guys, so it's the most in-depth thing I've probably ever done on a single game, and I just reverberate every single other person's comments here, which is, casually speaking, going from the start to the end, definitely the best Crash game. Controls wonderfully, mechanics are top-notch, beautiful levels, 60 FPS, physics are perfect, the jump arc and mid-air control, all of that shit. As far as the basics of Crash Bandicoot goes, it's wonderful, but it's Crash Bandicoot 4, following on from 1, 2, and 3, and as a 4th in that series of games, it fails on way too many levels for me to say, buy it at $60 and spend 4 hours getting from the beginning to the end. Wait for it to come down in price and just play it through completely casually and don't worry about any of the optional shit. Which is a shame, because that's what Crash has always been best at doing, which is giving you a real sense of satisfaction and proper gameplay extending length for going for the optional shit. But here, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It takes too long. It's painful. It's miserable. It's inconsistent with, shit going wrong and glitches. And that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you spending the time to hang out with us and talk over the game. I'm sure we'll be inviting you over for future stuff.
Oh god, I'd love to. This was so much fun.
Well, you already put the open invite for Rayman. I don't know which one.
Well, we have
we're talking
Origins
specifically.
recorded. I mean,
We have
I guess
Origins?
if one
Okay.
of us wants to cry and play one, we could do that one too.
Oh, if you do the PS1 ones, I'm down there with you. Yeah, absolutely.
If I were to do one, I'd be doing that. What is it? The Rayman mod? Was it?
Oh yeah, the fan
yeah.
mod that makes it a whole lot better.
Yeah. I still
from
need
what
to. I still
understand.
need to stream that. I need to play
It's
that.
really, really good. I would recommend it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So maybe that in the future, but we'll see.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
All right. Well, in the meantime, this has been an amazing Crash Bandicoot 4 52% playthrough. So, I will send all of you off for old time's sake with one more Japanese Crash Bandicoot commercial.
Sorry, I forgot you did that.
Aw, kawaii.
いただきます。せーの。
あいつがついに帰ってきた。
おいしい。
こんにちは。誰だ。クラッシュバンディクー。クラッシュバンディクー4とんでもマルチバース10月2日発売。予約に走れ。
食べる？美味しいな。